Hello from Peak Season Cuisine. Today we're doing a vegan pie crust made out of whole wheat. First we're going to start with 3 cups of unbleached whole wheat flour. Next is half a teaspoon of salt. And 3/4 cups of coconut oil and or vegetable shortening. At this point, it's up to you. You can use your hands or you can use a fork. I'm gonna go ahead and use my hands, and we're gonna put this all together and make it like a crumble. Add 5 to 6 tablespoons of cold water. I'm going to do it half a tablespoon at a time, and depending on the climate that you're in or the weather, how cold it is, how hot it is, how humid, it really depends on how much water it's going to take in, so it's best to do a little at a time. Now, for whatever reason, if you accidentally add too much water, it's not that big a deal. Just add a little extra whole wheat flour. But again, a little at a time, otherwise you're going to be sitting here for a while trying to get the combination correct. And this is almost ready. Just trying to make sure it's combined enough where there's not too many crumbles falling off. We want a flaky crust, but we don't want a crust that falls apart, right? Okay, so we're just going to simply flour our surface with the whole wheat flour that we put into the pie crust. And here's our pie crust. We're just going to work it just a little bit more. You don't want to overwork it because your hands are warm and you've put this oil in here. You don't want it to melt out. Okay, so I'm going to cut it in half. This is going to make 2 pie crust shells. So you can either do 2 pies or you can have one with the cover over it. Looks just about even. So we're going to put this right over here to rest. Put a little more flour. Make sure that it's a good rounded piece. I'm going to flatten it up just a little bit. And now we're just going to roll the lid out. Okay, so when you're rolling out your own dough, you want to make sure that the pan that you're using, the pie crust goes over that pan, at least by another 2 inches. So I needed to roll it just a little bit more for right here, and it should be good. Okay, and now you simply just put it onto your rolling pin and roll it up. Bring your pie pan and roll it back out. Just like that. And move that just a little bit here. Alright. Now you're just going to simply lift up and push in. Okay, and now you're going to cut off the excess, but you still want about 1 inch off the loop so that way you can make that little crisscross, unless you just want to take it right off, but then you have a chance of it shrinking down when you cook it. Okay, and then simply you're going to turn this inward, see, in, all the way around. Okay, and then you're going to pinch and push, pinch and push. All the way around. And there you go. That is one vegan whole wheat pie crust.